But to give it perspective, I'm 5'9". This is the hole. You literally could fit 2 or 3 of me, at least lengthwise, and widthwise you could probably fit about another 5 or 6 of me. So this is a huge problem for Nick Rickman. I can already tell just in a few minutes. Now granted, I'm talking to you, but I'm still getting out of breath rather quickly here, and it's only been 3-4 minutes. I'm definitely a medium. This is a 2X. I want to put this in perspective. This right here is just a common trash bag. They're looking for a shopping bag. Plain white shopping bag with contents. They don't know what's inside in an area, again, this big or so. Then all of a sudden communication stopped, and that's essentially where we're at this point, that they're trying to get that man to respond, to come out of his home. As a precaution, Byron, you can go ahead and zoom back out here. We're going to show you they've actually blocked off this area here to this Clearwater Creek entrance, so those that live here are going to have to go around the area and actually stay out of this subdivision until they can control this scene. Jeff, good evening. Yes, St. Johns County Fire and Rescue say that man walked along this boardwalk here earlier today, just before 2 o'clock, went past this do not enter sign, down the boardwalk onto the beach. Of course, hard to see here out in the dark. But once he went through there past the do not enter sign, he decided to dig a trench. So just how bad can looking down at your phone be? After all, it's just a matter of seconds. Well, the U.S. Department of Transportation says in the 5 seconds it takes you to look down at your phone, you'll travel the entire length of a football field going 55 miles an hour. Still trying to figure out what led up to these shots, but I was talking before about a short while ago when we arrived on scene here with Maria Torres. Maria was actually coming out of this Publix getting some water. Maria, were telling me you heard those 2 shots as you were coming out. First, let's look at location. Celine Walker's killed inside this extended stay America in early February. The second, nearly 4 months later, in Durkeeville here along Ellis Street between 8th Street and Wilson Street. And the third and most recent happening here Sunday at this Quality Inn and Suites, which leads to the question, are these 3 killings, transgender women, related? There are roughly about 100 people that have been on buses over the last few hours just to stay warm that had to be cleared from the area where the suspicious package was found in the parking lot. This is not a concern in terms of ice, but at the other end, this is why we had to stop. Check this out, guys. This right here, all along, that right there. Ice. Entirely. These branches goes all the way down here 95 north. Again, right now we're about 25 miles into Georgia. Yes, Jeannie, well, when you think about it the old way, it used to be you pick up the phone, you call Crime Stoppers. Well, JSO says now it's very successful tools right here at our fingertips. That, of course, is social media. Yes, Jeff, good evening. Hard to believe here that this right here is really the only damage. But that pilot miraculously walked away. You can see right here as I set my water bottle there, not very deep. You would not expect that's the hole that is left behind, but that is the impact left. Now let's just say you're still going to try to gamble. You're only going to be in and out of your car in a matter of minutes, maybe even seconds. Well, if you leave the keys in the ignition and an officer catches you, that's the same as a parking violation. In the state of Florida, it's a non-moving citation. It won't cost you any points on your license, but you'll be out $114.